Ragnarok, the inevitable twilight of the gods. Prepare yourselves, for we delve into the heart of Norse cosmology, to the prophesied end times. This is not merely a story, but a chilling vision of cosmic collapse and rebirth. Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods, is the ultimate fate foretold in the ancient Eddas. It is a cataclysm, a final battle that consumes the cosmos. Gods, giants, monsters, and mortals alike face their destiny. Yet, it is also a cycle, a fiery destruction paving the way for a new, fragile beginning. Understanding Ragnarok is to grasp the Norse view of time and fate. The path to Ragnarok is long and marked by grim signs. The first, and perhaps most tragic, is the death of the beloved god Baldur. His demise, orchestrated by the cunning Loki, shatters the peace of Asgard. Baldur's death is the first crack in the cosmic order. It introduces sorrow and betrayal on a divine scale. The gods mourn, but the threads of fate are already tightening. Following this sorrow comes the terrible Fimbulwinter. This is not a mere harsh season, but an unending, brutal winter. It grips the world for 3 years without respite. Snow falls from all directions, the sun's warmth is extinguished. Life becomes a desperate struggle for survival. The natural world itself begins to wither and die under the relentless cold. During Fimbulwinter, ancient evils stir. Forces long bound or dormant begin to awaken. The cold seems to empower the monstrous and the malevolent. Simultaneously, human society collapses. Kin turns against kin in brutal wars. All oaths and bonds are broken. Moral decay becomes rampant across the 9 worlds. Trust vanishes, replaced by violence and desperation. This societal breakdown mirrors the cosmic unraveling. The world of men, Midgard, descends into chaos. It becomes a reflection of the impending divine conflict. The stage is set for the final act. As Fimbulwinter ends, the earth groans and trembles. The great monsters, ancient enemies of the gods, are finally freed from their bonds. Their release signals the immediate approach of the final conflict. First is Fenrir, the monstrous wolf, son of Loki. Bound by the magical chain Gleipnir, his struggles intensify. The earth shakes with his efforts to break free. With a final, earth-shattering heave, Fenrir snaps his bonds. He runs free, his jaws gaping wide enough to swallow the sky. His hunger is for the flesh of gods. Next is Jormungandr, the Midgard serpent, another child of Loki. He lies coiled around the entire world in the ocean's depths. His stirring causes immense tidal waves. Jormungandr rises from the sea, spewing venom that poisons the air and water. His massive body thrashes, causing the very oceans to boil. He seeks his ancient foe, Thor. Finally, Hel, Loki's daughter and ruler of the underworld, gathers her legions. The dead, those who did not fall bravely in battle, march forth. They emerge from the realm of shadows. Hel's army, pale and numerous, joins the forces gathering against the gods. They sail in the ship Naglfar, built from the fingernails of the dead. It is a grim vessel for a grim purpose. With the monsters unleashed, the enemies of the gods converge. Loki, freed from his own torment, takes command. He leads the frost giants and other foes. They sail towards Asgard, the realm of the gods. Their goal is total destruction. The ancient grudges are finally to be settled. From the east, the fire giant Surtur emerges from Muspelheim. He carries a sword brighter than the sun. His purpose is to engulf the world in flames. Surtur leads the sons of Muspel, fiery beings of immense power. They march towards the battlefield, leaving a trail of fire and destruction. Their heat scorches the earth. The battlefield is Vigrid, a vast plain said to be 100 leagues in every direction. Here, the forces of chaos and order will meet. It is the destined site of the final clash. Giants, monsters, and the dead gather on one side. The gods and the heroes of Valhalla prepare on the other. The air crackles with anticipation and dread. Before the battle fully erupts, the cosmos itself begins to fail. The fundamental order of the universe breaks down. The signs are terrifying and absolute. The stars vanish from the sky. The celestial lights that have guided ages are extinguished. Darkness descends deeper than any night. The earth is racked by violent earthquakes. Mountains crumble into dust. The very foundations of the world are shaken apart. The sea rises in colossal waves, flooding the land. Jormungandr's movements cause unprecedented tsunamis. The world is drowned before it is burned. Then, the final celestial horror. The wolves, Skoll and Hati, who have chased the sun and moon since time began, finally catch their prey. They devour the celestial bodies. Skoll swallows the sun, plunging the world into eternal twilight. Hati consumes the moon, removing the last vestige of light. The age of the gods ends in darkness. The armies clash on the plain of Vigrid. This is the ultimate confrontation where fate is fulfilled. Gods face their destined destroyers. Odin, the All-Father, rides into battle on Sleipnir. He faces the monstrous wolf, Fenrir. It is the king of the gods against the beast of chaos. Despite Odin's wisdom and power, fate is unyielding. Fenrir swallows the All-Father whole. The greatest of the gods is consumed. But Odin's son, Vidar, the silent god, steps forward. He wears a shoe crafted from all the leather scraps ever saved. This shoe is his weapon. Vidar places his foot in Fenrir's lower jaw. With immense strength, he tears the wolf's jaws apart. Odin is avenged, but the cost is the life of the All-Father. Thor, the thunder god, confronts his ancient nemesis, Jormungandr. The serpent rises from the poisoned sea. Their battle shakes the very air. Thor strikes the serpent with Mjolnir, his mighty hammer. He deals a death blow to Jormungandr. The world serpent is defeated. However, Jormungandr's venom is potent beyond measure. Thor staggers 9 steps away from the dead serpent. He then collapses, poisoned by its dying breath. Freyr, the god of fertility and light, faces Surtur, the fire giant. Freyr had given away his magical sword. He fights with antlers, a desperate weapon. Surtur's fiery sword is unstoppable. Freyr is defeated and killed by the fire giant. The god of summer falls to the eternal flame. Loki, the trickster god, faces Heimdall, the guardian of the Bifrost. Their rivalry is ancient and deep. They are destined to be each other's end. In a final, desperate duel, Loki and Heimdall fight to the death. They inflict mortal wounds upon each other. Both fall, fulfilling the prophecy. Many other gods and giants perish in the battle. Tyr fights the Hound Garm, and they kill each other. The ranks of both sides are decimated. With the battle concluded and most combatants fallen, Surtur fulfills his ultimate purpose. He raises his flaming sword. The fire giant unleashes his power upon the world. Flames engulf the earth. The fire spreads across all the 9 worlds. Everything burns in a cosmic conflagration. The great tree Yggdrasil, the axis of the cosmos, trembles and burns. Its branches and roots are consumed by the fire. The structure of existence is undone. The land sinks beneath the waves of the poisoned sea. The world is purified by fire and water. It is utterly destroyed, leaving only void and ash. Ragnarok is complete. The old world is gone. The age of the gods, as it was known, has ended in fire and death. Yet, Ragnarok is not the absolute end. From the depths of the sea, a new earth rises. It is green and fertile, untouched by the previous age's conflicts. Life begins anew on this pristine world. The cycle of death and rebirth is affirmed. Hope emerges from the ashes. Some gods survive the cataclysm. Vidar and Vali, sons of Odin, are among them. They inherit their father's legacy. Modi and Magni, sons of Thor, also survive. They inherit their father's hammer, Mjolnir. The strength of the thunder god lives on. Baldur and his blind brother Hoder return from Helheim. Their return signifies healing and renewal. The beloved god is restored to life. These surviving gods meet on the plain of Idavol, where Asgard once stood. They find the golden tablets of the old gods. they begin to rebuild and remember. From the ashes of the old world, 2 humans also survive. Leif and Lifthrasir hid within the wood of Hodmimir's Holt, a part of Yggdrasil untouched by the flames. They are sustained by the morning dew. From these 2, humanity is reborn. They will repopulate the new earth. The new world is peaceful and green. The surviving gods live in harmony. It is a golden age, free from the shadows of the past. Ragnarok is a terrifying end, but also a necessary transition. It is the destruction required for creation. The cycle continues. Ragnarok serves as a powerful reminder of impermanence and the cyclical nature of existence. It challenges us to consider our own place in the face of overwhelming forces. You could study these ancient tales, understand the portents, and contemplate the possibility of renewal after destruction. Share this knowledge, discuss its implications, and perhaps prepare yourselves for whatever twilight may come.